I thought I'd share some of my favorite why I'm single stories from you guys. Here we go. This first one's from Ricky P. Third. He says, I took a girl to the movies for our first date. She leaned in for a kiss, so I leaned in too. But then I accidentally sneezed in her face.
Ricky P. Third.
Yeah. This one's from Sweaty Betty.
Well, there you go.
That's not the reason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not the reason why she's single, no. She says, I once walked into a guy's really messy apartment and said, oh, cool. This is just like one of those places in the Febreze commercials. What? This one is from @TideWaterGirl. She says, I was on a great blind date. When I returned from the restroom, I sat down and resumed talking. I got a confused look. Then a voice behind me said, you're at the wrong table. I'm over here. I like
My
this.
eyes.
This one's from Kirsten Yo. She says, I once dated a girl who had the same name as my ex, but one time I accidentally slipped up and called her New Britney to her face. What?
New Britney.
You're New Britney.
You did it again.
Gosh. This one's from Ninja Mander 1221. He says, whenever I watch a movie, I turn my hoodie around and use it as a bowl for my popcorn. It's kind of brilliant.
Genius.
It's kind of genius.
Yeah. Like a trough.
Yeah, I love that. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah, exactly. This one's from It's Shy. She says, a guy I liked said, date? And I immediately said, yes. He was asking me what day it was. It's like, do you have the date?
No, that's on that.
Do you have the date?
Oh, God.
Date. Oof. This last one's from Grandpa Birdie.
Oh.
She says, a boy picked me a flower once. I panicked and ate it. Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. Those are Tonight Show hashtags. To check out more of our favorites, go to tonightshow.com/hashtags. Here are some of my favorite. My sibling is weird tweets from you guys. Here we go. This first one's from @ABerlin. She says, my sister watches Dateline to make sure her husband isn't living a double life.
She thinks he's going to catch him on that episode?
They had the perfect marriage. Or did they?
He's living a double life.
It was a fun cruise.
Until they discovered.
Until they discovered
it.
the first deck.
Now, this one's from @Miss Greenwald. She says, my sister made a secret handshake with me so we could test each other in case one of us was ever replaced by an alien.
Is that weird or smart?
That makes sense.
You
It's
know?
smart. It's not weird. It's smart. Yeah, you're right.
Bleep blorp.
This one's from Bleep Blorp. Is what an
That's an
alien?
alien say.
I don't think so. This one's from @Robin DeChant. She says, my brother would eat the bodies of chocolate bunnies, but not the heads. He hid the heads under his bed.
On an all-new Dateline.
Under his bed.
Under
There's
his
1,000 bunny heads.
Yeah. Some chocolate, some real.
This one's from @Bailey Page. She says, each time my sister got a new stuffed animal, she had to have a town hall and introduce it to each of her other animals. This is Poodle. This is Mr. Brown.
She's 38, but still.
She's 38 years old. This one's from @Brett Atkinson. He says, read my sister's diary once. First entry said, dear diary, I just stole you from the store. He's honest, man.
She's on that. God bless her.
This one's from @Jimmy Shadwick. He says, my little brother once dressed up like Spider-Man, put Elmer's glue in his hands, and tried to climb up the wall. Just gave away his secret identity.
Elmer's glue.
Oh, this is a good one. This one's from @MM Harder. She says, my brother used to think Mount Rushmore was carved that way by the wind.
How weird.
It looks like all those presidents, man.
This one's from @GoDIY Perry. She says, my brother told me old people are wrinkly because they're slowly being sucked to hell.
In some cases.
That can't be right.
No, I don't think that's true. That's probably not true.
No, this last one is from @Wes Pace. He says, during a road trip, my younger sister loudly passed gas. My mom yelled, what do you say? Embarrassed, she said, ta-da. Ta-da. Those are Tonight Show hashtags. To check out more of our favorites, go to tonightshow.com /hashtag. Now I thought I'd share some of my favorite My Dumb Fight tweets from you guys. Here we go. This first one's from @CodyMorrison32. He says, I got into a fight with my dad because he insisted the phrase "my bad" was "my bag."
It's my bag.
My bag, man.
It's my bad, Dad. What are you, a rapper now?
My bad, Dad. Rad. This one's from @DoubleChili. He says, my parents once fought over who makes louder chewing noises. My dad got out a loaf of bread and said, let's settle this.
What? I don't think it was about the
That's a
chewing noises,
ridiculous
yeah.
fight.
Let's settle this right now.
Let's do it right now. You put this piece of bread in
Put
your
this
mouth.
bread in your mouth. I can't even hear you chewing.
Psych. My bag. Big deal, like a chew loud.
You're also talking very loud.
Let's settle this right now.
Where's that bread?
This one's from...
That's my bag of bread.
This bread went bad.
No, it's bread in my bag.
No, the bag of bread is bad.
No, it's bad. Not bad.
Let's settle this right now. You eat the whole thing of bread.
This one's from @AmandaKing727. She says, my friend and I were outside making our shadows look like they were fighting, and I accidentally punched her in the face.
Oh, look at your shadows on the
So
ground
realistic.
bleeding.
Oh my God, my shadow's bleeding. That's not nice. This one's from @TheTrueNewfie. He says, during an argument with my friend, I forgot to invite him to my party, so he said, well, I'm gonna throw a party and nobody is invited. All right, you're cool, man.
Yeah.
Take care, let me know how it goes. Or don't. Or don't. This one's from @Zevin27. He says, my friend and I argued about who would be hotter as a girl. It's like,
Are you kidding me, bro? Look at my calves. How supple they are.
Look at this nose.
this one's from @ThePeteLife. He says, my wife and I got in an argument over whether Mickey and Minnie were married or just dating. I actually found out the truth of this. You guys want to hear some trivia? What do you think? Married? No, don't show. Just round of applause. I can't see your hand. Round of applause. Married? Round of applause. Dating. Ready? Walt Disney said they are married in their personal life. Yeah. In their personal life. So what he's saying is that everything we're seeing are movies that the actors Mickey and Minnie are in.
So they're dating on the screen, but in their personal life, they're married. They're like Burns and Allen.
It's like Desi, yeah, it's like Lucy and, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Desi
So they're
Arnaz.
married off camera.
Off camera, they're a married couple that work in the business. And then when we see them, they could be dating, could be not. I mean, this is just insane to me. It just ruined my whole childhood. I'm like, wait, so Mickey isn't a magician? They're like, no, he's an actor.
He's an actor pretending
Playing
to be in different
Fantasia.
roles. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not the helper of a magician.
He's a mouse,
Yeah.
a cute mouse who talks. So last one's from @LWilliams128. She says, is that you? Yeah? Get out here! Hey! Welcome to the show!
Is he gonna read it?
Yeah, come over here. Come on, read it. I don't care. Come on over. Okay, hi. Come on up. All right, nice to meet you. Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Have a seat there. All right, this is L. Williams 128. That's you. That's you. Well, thank you for sending in and playing the hashtag game.
My pleasure.
Yeah, cool. What does the L stand for?
My first name.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that.
It's Lauren.
Lauren.
Yes.
Lauren Williams. Okay, 128. Why 128?
It's something that Gmail generated, like, hey, Lauren's taken. Do you want this? It's like, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, well, I thought this was great. This says, my dumb fight was about my dog's name. Boyfriend wanted something funny. I wanted something awesome. We settled on...
Tom Hanks.
There you go, that's it. He's awesome and funny.
Middleman.
He's the best. Thank you very much. Please, take a hand to the Central House tonight. Take a...